Hello everyone, Joe Neat, Executive Producer on Sea of Thieves here with another weekly dev update. So first of all, just a quick update about our old friend cheating. So we've taken a look at our data and some reports from players, and on Friday we actually took the steps to ban a very small amount of people within Sea of Thieves who had been cheating. We continue to monitor this on a regular basis. We have a zero tolerance approach to this, so if you're thinking about cheating, don't. There's literally no point, because we will find you and we will ban you. So next, I wanted to talk about an upcoming change to our game install and patch process for Sea of Thieves. So we've been doing a bunch of work behind the scenes to just improve the process around install and patching and updating the game. What this means is that overall, our game install size will go down, because previously, as we've been updating and growing the game install size has just been growing kind of incrementally with each update that we've been releasing. Whereas we've been doing work on a different kind of updating process, which ultimately means the game install size goes down, so it takes up less space on your hard drive, and we have much more control over the patch process going forward. So the patches might increase in size slightly, but what won't happen is the game install size won't increase kind of significantly. What we're going to have to get everybody to do is re-download the game again, but at the new install size. So as an example, for anyone on an Xbox One, your install size will go down from approximately 35 gig as it is at the moment to 10 gig. So on Xbox One, that will be the download size that you'll have to download with our update coming in early February. Across Xbox One X, it will go from 47 gig to 25 gig. So again, a significant difference and a significant reduction in size of what the install size for Sea of Thieves will be on your console. And for Windows 10, approximately 47 gig to 27 gig. So again, a significant saving. So the benefits of this are obviously your install size will go down significantly on your machine of choice, and as we look to the future and we look to the updates that we're going to be releasing, this install size won't grow significantly. Like previously, it has been growing each time we've done an update, but from this point onwards, we're much more in control of that process. And also internally at Rare, it has significant improvements just to our day-to-day development. Because if you think about the operations inside a studio such as Rare, we obviously have to do a lot of transferring builds across networks and putting things into test and getting them to different places. And even when we're releasing the build and kind of uploading, downloading, and the whole process around releasing and getting out to players, like there will be significant improvements to just our day-to-day efficiency across all of the studio, and ultimately getting builds tested, getting them out and getting them out live to players is improved significantly. So there are multiple reasons that we're making this step, and we wanted to let people know in advance. So this will be in a game update that's coming out on February the 6th. And it's when I look at our content plans for kind of the first half of 2019 and knowing all the things that we have in store, it definitely makes sense for us to get this kind of out of the way, make this change, and then for those future content updates, everyone's going to have that smaller install size in their machine, and it won't be increasing in size from this point on. So we wanted to let people know this in advance because, you know, for people who are wanting to play that day the update comes out, making sure that you're planning around there's going to be a bigger download size. Maybe if you've got a data cap in terms of the limits of what you can download, you can plan for this date and you can plan ahead of time in terms of your data usage. And obviously if you're going to be streaming or anything that day, making sure that you know that there's going to be this kind of this download that you're going to have to go ahead with on that date. So February the 6th, we're making this change. There's a lot of benefits that I've listed, and so thanks for your understanding, but we think this is the right time to make this change. The February 6th update that we're going to be enacting this change to the kind of install and patch process, that's another kind of quality of life update in terms of what's going to be released with that. So some of the things that we've talked about previously will be coming with this, which is the streamer setting, so enabling you to turn off the crews for opposition crews as you encounter in the world, so people can't then identify their gamer tags and try and join their crews and ultimately get into your stream. And also we're making some combat tweaks and improvement, which includes the change to kind of remove the double gunning exploit that we've seen people using. So that's some of the stuff that's coming in that update. And we're also doing something else around this update, which we're not quite ready to talk about yet, but we've got a fun little thing planned, which we think people are really going to enjoy. But we'll share more on that as we get closer to the time. So moving on, just a little insight into the development kind of focus at the moment. And really the key thing that we're prioritizing right now now is the arena, that initial version that we've talked about in the past, and getting that out to pioneers. So right now we're still going through kind of internal playtests and just making sure that everything works as intended, so that we can get that initial version out and we can really start iterating and getting feedback from our pioneers. Because again, like I've said before, it's going to take loads of iterations because it's a very different mode to how Sea of Thieves plays at the moment. So really excited to get that out to our pioneers and start that iterative process. And I think that's it from me. So a fairly short update this week, but thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the seas. Cheers. Hello again. Hopefully you enjoyed the video you've just watched, and if not, don't say anything in the comments because my mum reads those. But if you did like it, I think you're supposed to click like, subscribe, or the notifications button. But John will be back for the next video and he'll get it right. I really like that. Yeah.